all the news right here. Don't go away.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show this evening. My name is Virtual Nunchucks. Tonight on the news we have Emerald. Emerald's going to stop by and show you his new crawfish recipe, and he's going to have a live cooking demonstration with us here in the studio. We're going to enjoy that. We're also going to check out the weather at Horseshoe Lake because this weekend looks like it's going to be a fabulous weekend for you guys, if I'm not mistaken, if I read that report right earlier. And you can go out boating and have a good time with your family. Matter of fact, there's going to be a surfing contest a little bit later this afternoon. We have Bob Gale out there checking that out with his camera crew. Don't ask me how that happens. Apparently, there's enough wind today that it's kicking up some waves, and some locals are trying to get a surfing contest started. Don't know how well it's going to go because you know how it goes around here. Some people grab their recreational activities a little too far, and then they say, "Hey, let's go see if we can kick up some waves." I don't know if it's going to work, but we have a roving reporter out there to see if it's going to work. We're also going to talk about sports today because sports, the Horseshoe Lake Mudflaps are taking on the Louisiana Fighting Gators in baseball, spring training, minor league baseball today, and so we'll be talking about that as well. So stick around; it could be a very interesting newscast this evening. Um, but as for now, I'm getting reports that our roving reporter Bob Gale is reporting that there has been shark sightings at Horseshoe Lake. Can we confirm that? I mean, I know we have gators and we have you know muskies and gar and things occasionally get in the lake, but uh, a shark? Can we? Okay. All right. Well, apparently we do have some actual breaking news. There has been shark sightings, or at least something that resembles a shark, out on Horseshoe Lake. So let's get to the breaking news.
Breaking news.
All right, let's go to our roving reporter Bob Gale out there on Horseshoe Lake and see what is actually going on with with this reported shark sighting out there. Bob, what can you tell us? Well, thank you, Virtual. I can tell you that the surfing contest actually was about to get started, and it seems that some locals on a rowboat just disappeared. Uh, they were sighted rowing out to the middle of Horseshoe Lake and just planning on going fishing. See, and then all of a sudden we heard some screaming, and then the boat just sank. Well, Bob, do we know if the people on the boat could swim? Because occasionally that does happen. And do we know if they could swim? Well, yeah, it's actually the local swim team coach. So he can swim, and his wife were out there just enjoying the day, going fishing on this Saturday, and it seems that they just disappeared. Well, what have the local authorities said out there? Any lifeguards see anything or anything like that? Well, Bob, all we saw, or sorry, Virtual, all we saw was was what looked like a pool of blood where the boat was, and we're not 100% sure if it was a shark. We do have a camera crew headed over that way. We'll have some footage for you here in just a moment. I hope, but it does look like it might be a real shark attack, or at least maybe a gator. We're going to confirm that for you here in just a little bit. In the meantime, though, I'm going to kick it back to you for the weather report until, of course, we have some more footage for you, and then we'll come back. Uh, all right, well, um, thank you, Bob. We'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully, that is not an actual shark attack. Hopefully, nothing really happened to the swim coach. Because George is a very nice guy. I'd hate to see something happen to his wife. Abigail makes some mean beignets, let me tell you. So we're gonna check on them here in just a minute, and hopefully stay with it. And if anything breaks, of course, we'll let you know. Um, Let's go back real quick to Bob. Hey, Bob, what can you tell us about the uh, potential surfing contest that was trying to get started today? Well, it's just Bayou Willie and his team of miscreants, if you will. They were just having a little bit of fun, and they decided, because all the wind today, the wind kicking up the waves and stuff, to try to get some waves, try to catch some waves, and it just turned into bad things. We had Bayou Willie decided to get his he didn't have a surfboard, so he just like borrowed a cardboard sign off of the sidewalk here and attempted to make a flotation device surfboard out of it, and it just didn't end well. He obviously he's had a little too much recreation today. However, his other team seemed to have a whole lot more luck. They were able to actually have some surfboards, and they went out and about made it, oh, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet before something happened, and they went back into the water. But yeah, the wind's kicking up pretty good here today. Well, let's talk to our meteorologist real quick. Thank you, Bob. We'll stand by for me just a little bit. Well, let's talk to our meteorologist, Sam Jenkinson, and find out what's going on with the wind today. Hey, Sam, what do you got? Well,
Now, the
Virgil,
weather.
it looks like it's going to be a very windy day, partly because it is spring and things are happening around here in spring, and it looks, with the wind blowing, pollen everywhere, and everything like that. It's been pretty windy, and with the fact that it's been raining quite a lot, the water levels in the lake have started to rise, and because of that, when the wind does blow, we get a little bit of extra waves, and it's just creating some interesting conundrums for boaters and kayakers and recreational people, because we had one report of a boat being flipped over by the waves earlier this afternoon, and we had a couple of lawn chairs and umbrella stands at the local restaurant, Joel and Joe's, get blown over into the lake, and they had to go rescue it. And they actually stopped the boating tours because the water was so choppy. So I think the wind's going to be dying down here in the next few minutes, and everything should be calm, so you can get back to your regular weekend activities. However, I would give it at least another 20 minutes or so before this storm will pass over, and there won't be any problems. Back to you. Well, thank you very, very much, Mr. Jenkins. Let's see. Bob, do we know what's going on over Joel and Dole's today? Is there I'm sorry. Folks, I'm being told that there is actually a shark sighting at Joel and Joe's. Bob, what do you have? It's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen, Virgil. We actually have a shark in the area, I think. There have been reports of another attack on a boat, and people are being asked to evacuate the area if they see a shark. We cannot confirm that it's actually a shark. We still think it might be a gator, but either way, we're going to have the authorities, Fish and Wildlife, are coming out here to take a look and make sure that it is actually what we think it is. It looks on the surface to be some type of animal, some type of predator. We just can't confirm it. But we do know that a boat was capsized just a little while ago, and there may be some injuries. So we are going to have Ed Harris from the local EMS services to give us an update here in just a moment. But I can tell you, having seen it, it's rather horrific carnage. We're going to have to just keep an eye on it for you. Let me just show you a little bit of the footage we got a little bit earlier. This shadowy figure right here seems to be either a very large barracuda or possibly a muskie, but we can't really identify it just yet. And it wasn't seen swimming around the lake earlier today. But again, we do have gators and we do have quite a few other animals that would cause us problems if you're not careful. Just 3 weeks ago, Fred Gudston was capsized in his boat by a juvenile alligator. He was just able to flip it over, put it to sleep by rubbing its belly, and had no problems. Threw it back in the water, got back in his boat, and went back to shore. But you know, the bigger they get, the harder that is to do. So it's a big problem. You know, Fish and Wildlife has said, well, we can't really have a hunting season on the gators until fall. So we got to wait and see how the population responds to this spring. And then in the fall, I guess we'll start taking care of some gators and having some more gator tail at Jolt and Joel's. But right now, that's what we have. Okay. All right then. Wow, that's just that's unfortunate. Are we sure that the tourists were actually injured? I mean, are they going to be okay? Do we know anything else outside of that? Well, right now they are just saying that there are some injuries. They're not reporting on how severe the injuries are. They're just trying to check everything out, make sure everybody's okay, see if there's any problems or anything like that, and if they can help in any way. If we know that there's any major injuries, of course, we will let you know immediately if we can determine that. Well, thank you very much. I hope this doesn't actually turn into anything, Bob. Thank you very much, Bob, for that. I hope they're all right. This is a very fast developing story, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to stay on top of it as long as we can. But we're going to take you back to this footage right here. You see this very shadowy figure moving around. And it does have what looks like to be a couple of fins, a dorsal fin and a tail fin. However, like I said, we don't want anybody to panic because the muskies around here and the fish around here get really, really big in this lake thanks to the properties of this lake and the abundance of food in this lake. So they get really, really big. So we're not going to push the panic button just yet. We're not going to say that it is definitely a shark, but we do know that it is a very large predator. Could be a very aggressive muskie. It could be a very aggressive alligator, juvenile alligator. We don't really know. Wait, we're getting some breaking news again.
A warning to our more sensitive
what is it, Gail?
viewers.
What is it, Bob? Virtual. It's terrible. We just actually saw a shark, what appears to be a shark, jump out of the water and attack two very, very well-known people in the community. The owner of Dale's used cars and his family were in the boat, and it appears that they were attacked by a shark. Just a few moments ago, they were thrown into the water off of their boat, and there was no sighting of them here in the last couple of seconds. All we can see is a big pool of what looks to be blood in the water, and we are concerned because obviously that means the safety of the people on the lake is a great concern. Authorities are moving in right now to contain the situation. Wow, Bob, your voice changed when it became serious. Oh, yeah, it did, didn't it? Anyway, we're just watching this really closely. We're advising everybody to stay out of the water if at all possible. If you can get back to the shore or get in a bigger boat or whatever, do it as quickly as possible. If you are watching this on your boat, please make your way to the shore. It is important to everyone that you stay as safe as possible. And now we're getting reports that there is a shark at Jolton Joe's, has been seen jumping at the pier. It looks like to be a juvenile shark, so it is not very large. However, large or not, it is a shark, and it will attack you if it is provoked. And we're also getting reports that people in the water, that are still in the water, are getting attacked by this shark. We have no idea why, but it just so happens that there have been several casualties, and I must warn our audience that this footage is very, very graphic. I do recommend that if you have children, that they leave the area right away. Have them leave the room. But this is actually live footage. This is what's going on right now, and it is a horrific, horrific scene. I'm trying to hold it together just for our audience and for professionalism. Wait, it just jumped up on the beach and took out our camera guy. I'm going to grab the camera and see if I can continue to follow the shark. Let's see. This is horrific. This is terrible. Please, if you are in the area, do not go in the water. Do not go in the water. There is a shark attack. Authorities are now telling me here that they have contacted the local bounty hunters, shark hunters here, and they're going to be sending out shark hunters and police boats immediately to try to take care of the situation. Bayou Willie's going to do it for us, and I hope that it turns out to be all right. We'll have to see how that goes. All right, we have them on the scene now, and as you can see, they're trying to wrangle this shark, but the shark is very athletic. He's very, very strong shark. Oh no, he took out one of the bounty hunters right there off the boat. Just jumped up in the water, snatched him off the boat, and he's gone. He's just gone. It's terrible. But they're still trying to get him. They did manage to shoot the shark. It looks like the shark looks like he might be a little injured. Yeah, it's oh my. Oh, they got him again. Oh, but the shark managed to snatch another bounty hunter off the boat. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, the humanity. Oh, it's terrible. Awful. Oh, God. Oh, I just can't watch this. It's like eating. Oh, he's eating everything. He looks like chopped up hamburger. It's not even right. It's terrible. Oh, my God. Okay, Bayou Willie's done just said he's going to take care of this, so we're gonna see if we can do it. He's our local hero here on the lake. You know how it is. So, but he had a little bit too much fun a little while ago, so I'm thinking this might not work out so good. Oh, this is terrible. The shark seems to be attacking the boats and the skis and the jet skis and taking out the bounty hunters as they go. Oh my goodness, he just got he just got Fred. Oh, that's terrible. Oh boy, there goes Fred. Sorry, Fred. But, it does happen from time to time. I mean, this is a dangerous job and somebody's got to do it, right? But, it looks like this is total carnage here at the lake. And it's so, so sad to see this kind of stuff. Again, I recommend that all of the young viewers be put in another room, or at least change the channel if you don't want them to see this. This is terrible. But this is actually live footage, folks, of what's going on right now on Horseshoe Lake. And we have what appears to be a very angry juvenile shark. And I think did he just get Willie? No, Willie's okay, but, Willie's gone. He just chomped down on Willie. Willie's gone. We're going to try to get help out there, but I'm pretty sure that Willie just got destroyed. It's terrible. Are you seeing this, Virtual? Yeah, yes, we are. We're just in shock about what's going on, and I'm horrified. I'm sorry to our viewers who had to witness that. I know that a lot of our friends and local icons really are seeming to be attacked at the beach. But this is horrific. This is awful, and I don't know if we should continue to film this. Oh my goodness, they got another one. Gail, what is the situation? I mean, what are authorities thinking they're going to have to do? Well, they've either said that they're going to have to uh, call in more experienced bounty hunters, or the local fish and wildlife authorities, or they're thinking that they may just have to just shut down the lake entirely until the shark problem is taken care of, because we really don't know what. Hopefully, they can take care of the situation right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a good. It's going to be taken care of. So, well, I can tell you from just watching this, this is terrible. I've never seen an animal attack quite like this one. No, neither have I. I've lived on the lake my entire life, and I've never seen an animal attack like this in my entire life. Uh, gators get angry, and occasionally you have bull sharks come up, as babies, but I've never seen them, try to just outright attack humans, and it's very strange. Well, it's terrible. Hopefully they can get this shark, uh, and oh, there goes Fred, or not Fred. That was there. Was that Ted? I think it was. I think it was Ted. I think it was Ted. Oh, that's terrible. Ted. If it was Ted, if it was if it was Ted Swan, that's our local bait shop owner, and fishing tackle. He owns Joe's Fishing Tackle up the road, and I just that's terrible. Clearly, hopefully, they'll be able to take care of this shark. I'm sorry that we're staying on this, but this seems to be this seems to be uh, something that will impact the community, and our producers have said that we have to stay on this, because I mean, we want to make sure that our viewers know: do not go out to the lake, do not go out to Horseshoe Lake right now. Don't go out to Jolton Joe's. Stay away from that area. There is a massive shark attack going on right now, as you can see on the screen, and we don't know how long the authorities are going to have till they can at least take care of the shark, either to capture it or to kill it. So we are asking all of our local viewers, if you are near Jolton Joe's, stay out of the water. Do not go in the water. Do not attempt to go swimming, boating, anything like that right now. There is an active situation with fish and wildlife going on to try to capture this shark. The shark has been attacking other people, and I would recommend that you stay away from this area. If you are, however, on the water already, please make your way to shore immediately and stay away from the authorities as they try to deal with this shark and try to wrangle this shark and deal with the situation. Please be aware that this is a very, very serious problem. And we want to keep everybody as safe as we can. We've already had multiple casualties, multiple injuries, and oh, it looks like a gator came out to help the bounty hunters. Did I see that right? Yeah, he did actually. He jumped out of the water and took a hold of the shark and spun him around in his mouth. It was rather interesting. I can't believe I'm seeing what I'm seeing. That's interesting. But the bounty hunters seem to think that they have it under control now, thanks to that rogue alligator. And they might have to take care of the alligator later, but at least the shark problem will be taken care of. So we're going to see how that works out. Oh, I think they got him. Bob, can we confirm that? Yeah, they got him. Virtual. They managed to get him, and took care of him. So it looks like the crisis is averted. However, we do have quite a few casualties here. And we're going to have to check and see how bad it is. But for now, it looks like it's going to be back to you. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that very much. Wow, that was an interesting situation. Um, mm. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, there has been a shark attack at Horseshoe Lake, and I'm advising you for the safety of our viewers because we do not know the extent of the attack, and we also know that authorities have to help the injured and things like that. Um, so I do recommend that you stay away from the area right now. If you're at Joltin' Joe, stay where you are. Stay inside the restaurant. But do not go outside in the water. I know Horseshoe Lake is our favorite pastime, but please do not go out in the water right now as authorities are trying to assess the situation and find out if there is anything that they can do to help. And if you are, hold on. Yeah, we're getting reports that if you are EMT or if you are law enforcement, that they will ask you, or Fish and Wildlife, that they will ask you to join them because they do have quite a few injured people. I can confirm, however, that there are no fatalities from this attack because apparently the shark just bit and let go a lot of these. So it looks like that a lot of these people will be surviving the shark attack because, as we know, sharks don't generally attack humans, and usually they do it as a case of mistaken identity. So I am glad to hear that, but we do know for certain that we at least have some injuries, and we need you to stay away from this area and let the people that know what they're doing do their jobs. So, with all of that said, we're going to have to push back Emerald till like tomorrow or something, and I apologize, Emerald, but we're going to have to push you back till tomorrow, and it looks like we'll have to get a report on the game a little bit later this evening, because that's all the time we really have today, and man, this has been interesting to watch because it's not normal for a shark to attack like this. It's not normal. Normally they are, we swim with them all the time. And the fact that it's actually in the lake is something else entirely. That would indicate that it's a bull shark, probably a juvenile bull shark, and probably experimenting with food for the first time ever. So maybe a very, very mistaken identity, mistaken food source. We don't really know, but that the footage that we have here is what was going on. And I'm sorry to our younger viewers for having to shuttle you out of the room, but we felt like it was a public service announcement to continue to cover the footage. I hope that you guys hope that we'll follow this and we'll keep you updated as to what's going on. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and push back everything and go back to some regularly scheduled program. Hey, how about we play some cartoons for the kids? Because that's enough. That's... So anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Those of you who are in the area and who know the families that were attacked, of course, our thoughts and prayers are with you. But we will keep an eye on this situation for you and bring you any new developments if there are any. But it appears that they have gotten the shark responsible. So that is good news for the folks here at Horseshoe Lake. All right. Thank you to Bob Gale and to all of our staff here at Horseshoe Lake News. And we will kick it back to our regularly scheduled program. Cooking with gas? Really? That's a new pilot? Okay, yeah. Cooking with gas. Apparently, there's a new reality TV show fixing to pop up on your screen. Pilot episode of Cooking with Gas. All right, that's all the time we have, and we'll see you on our next report. Goodbye for now,
That's all the time we
and
have.
good night.